Their special person. Great to be together again in this new webinar, the last one of this year, 2025, and we're entering the last month of this year, December. And I don't know if you feel the same, but in December always I look back. How was this year for me? It went so quickly. I remember when this year started, there happened so many things. So I don't know if you have the same feeling, but time goes so quickly. So when I look back, then I always feel what was good, what did I enjoy, what gave me energy, what gave me satisfaction. Also, what I don't want anymore, or what doesn't feel good, or or what I want to leave behind. This is always a kind of month full of reflection. And the other thing, what I see, there is so many things going on in the world. You know, the wars, the trade, the things what are going on. It looks we are in a very strange time. And that makes it sometimes complicated for us about what we feel, what we desire, what we really want, and the outside world. It looks like a big gap. And when I downloaded from Dacturians this frequency, it gives me exactly the overview of what is going on and why, and how we can change it. And it has to do with resonance. And resonance is a frequency. What is your resonance? We all always think that we need to learn things. And when you have a dream or you have some desires you want to fulfill in the new year always we start with this, to make new dreams, new choices, and then it's February and then nothing happened because our energy did not change. If the energy stays the same as before, then we stay in the same rhythm and the same things will happen to us. So it's all about resonance. But now it's getting interesting. For me, it was very interesting when I got this new frequency, celestial resonance, because it's all about the outside world. If it's not your reality, if it's not fitting with who you are, why you connect with it then? You know, I see it on socials. A lot of people give their opinion or even their judgment. Sometimes they say, oh, this is not pure, or this is dark, this is light, this is good. Why we always need to connect and to judge with things what is not resonating with who we are. So Dacturians explained me, everything you give attention with emotion. Emotion is energy moving. So everything you give attention. So if you judge, or you give your opinion because you don't agree with something, what you see online or on socials, you connect with that reality. And we always think we need to change that reality. That's the reason we give our opinion or we give our judgment, because we want to influence the reality. But we can't. There are a lot of realities. Also, people sometimes say, I'm working towards the new earth. And then the Arcturians said to me yesterday, for example, I was channeling, I was writing with my friends the Arcturians, and I asked them this question, what is this about, the new earth, the new time? What is it about? Do I fit in the reality, what I see around me in this world, what is happening? Where children are dying, people are having hungry, where politics do very strange things, etc. And then they told me, why you're saying this? Why you connect with it if it not resonance with you? And so first I need to think about this question. And then I said, yes, but I see it. You know, I watch TV, I see what is happening. And then they asked me again that question, why are you looking at it? And I said, yes, because I want to understand what is going on in this world. And he asked me again this question, why you connect with it? What is the reason? If your resonance is about love, is about connection, then create that reality. And you don't have to create it. It's just the way we say it, but it's already there. All these realities are there. Your dream, your desire already exist. It's just, do you resonate with it? It's all about resonance. So the outcome of this conversation was about, there's nothing we need to learn. There is nothing we need to do. You know, maybe you have the same. I grew up in a little village in the north of Holland, and my dad said always, if you want to succeed in your life, you need to work hard for it. You need to fight for it. It will be a struggle, but you need to go on to succeed. That's what I learned. That's in my cell remembrance. And Arcturians explain me all the time, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to learn anything. You don't have to do anything to create your dream or to connect with your desire and create that reality or that dream. And a long time I didn't understand it completely. I understand the saying energy attracts energy. You know, frequencies with the same frequencies attract each other, and that way we can manifest what we really want. And now they came with the celestial resonance, and that's about you only need to make a choice. What is your resonance? Where do you resonance with? And then it's getting very simple, but on the other hand, a little bit complicated, because on subconscious level, there are energies going who are very powerful. For example, if I have a dream, I have a new project in my mind, I feel it, I feel passion with it, I really want to do this in the new year, this new project. But then on a subconscious level, there is still some energy going, that's a resonance, what says maybe, are you ready? Are you sure? Are you taking a risk? Will you succeed? Will this happen? Are people ready for this? So the insecurities who are there on a subconscious level, that's a resonance. So when I'm not aware that this resonance inside of me is going, then I create or I step in the reality what shows me exactly that resonance. That fear, that doubt, that insecurity. And then maybe my ego is saying, you see, I was right. I felt it already. This will not work. No, you didn't feel it. You didn't felt it. You manifest it because your resonance was there. So, and it's an interesting part. If I see a lot of people on socials giving judgment. This is not pure, that is very pure, that is dark, and that is light. And Arcturians explained me, dark, light, pure, unpure, it doesn't exist. It's just a frequency. And where do you resonate with? What is your resonance? So, if you resonate with shadow, then you see shadow. If your resonance is going, you resonate in a frequency of darkness, you have fear for it, for example, then you see darkness. Because that's a reality, what is visible for you. But if you resonate with love, with connection, then there will be a reality showing to you where only love is in connection. So we have a choice. So towards the new year, if you have plans, desires, dreams you want to fulfill in the new year, be aware of your resonance. If you still feel fear of rejection, of fear for judgment, of fear to fail, then is that your resonance. And then you will step in the reality of this rejection, of failing. And so we need courage to make that choice, to make that step, that we make a choice for this reality, what is fitting with us, what is a resonance with us. And we don't have to do anything for it, just making a choice and to give ourselves the permission to make that choice. And when we make the choice, maybe in our surrounding there are people who are afraid to make the choice, and maybe they will judge you, but you know, nothing is personal. There's only projection. So if nothing is personal, why we need to behave and adapt to what is expected? In that way, we stay together in the kind of resonance of a reality we don't like, or what is not fitting with who we are. So let's have that courage. Let us make that choice. This is my resonance. My resonance is about love, is about connection, is about sharing. And that when we see people around us, that we look behind the mask, because every soul has experiences of rejection, of pain, of traumas, and from that experiences we create a kind of habits, a kind of how we act, and we judge about that acting, but behind that act, behind that mask, is a soul who also is searching for coming home, is also searching to be who he truly is also searching to the reality where that soul is fitting. So if we look at each other and we just say the words, we look in each other's eyes, we look behind the mask, I see you, I feel you, I hear you. If we start to connect in this way, the fear of rejection, the fear of judgment will stop. So the time of the reality of duality and competition can stop then. But we can start for ourselves to step in that resonance, in that reality, because everything is here, the new earth, the new future, everything already exists. It's just another resonance, it's just another frequency. And we can make a choice just to step in that frequency. But it's not by thinking, it's not by just a desire. It's about what you are. And what you are has a resonance. And if you connect with jealousy, with angeriness, with disappointment, and that is your resonance. And then your reality will show you this resonance. So we have a choice. And let's make that choice. Let's make the choice for love, for ourselves, for our surrounding. And that every soul is love. And that their pattern, the things they do, the things, how they say things, is not who they are. It's how they became to be because of all their experiences. So let's look behind that mask. Let's connect from soul to soul. And then we become a resonance of love and we step in the reality of love. Because everything exists, everything is there. Let us prepare for this webinar, Celestial Resonance. I will start to open the field of resonance. The Arcturians give me information how to open a field with certain words, and you're just listening to the words. You don't have to do anything. So we open the field of resonance. After that, I will start with you to do a meditation to go in a certain vibe, in a certain frequency, to step, prepare our soul, prepare our higher self to step in that frequency. And then we do the activation, celestial resonance. But first, I want to open the field. So leave the chat and don't cross arms, don't cross legs. So you open for the frequency and let us open the field of celestial resonance. And maybe you want to read it with me, feel the words, or you close your eyes and you're just listening to my voice, what is most fitting with you. Let's open the transmission of the field of celestial resonance. Take a deep breath into your nose, out to your mouth, as deep as possible. And welcome their special person into the field. Welcome and to the vibration of remembrance. Just breathe and be still, and let your heart take the lead. You are entering the threshold where time dissolves, where there is no past and no future, only the crossroads of now. Celestial resonance is not a movement from outside in. It is a soft current rising from within, a sacred pulse that reawakens your original frequency, the clear, pure resonance your heart once knew, before your story, before the striving, before the need to prove. You do not need to fix anything. You don't have to go anywhere. You are simply invited to attune to what always been inside of you. And now imagine a living geometric grid opens above you. And in this field that opens, that doesn't speak in words, but in frequencies of peace, love, and clarity. Let this field breathe through you. Let it touch your cells, and let your heart return to its natural coherence. And everything you've released, and everything you've healed, and everything you've manifested is now coming to rest in a higher vibration of being. Celestial resonance aligns you with your higher self, not as something to strive for, but as something to remember. Here, now, within you. Open to the light. Open to the rhythm of your soul. Open to the sacred simplicity of your heart. Welcome. Welcome to the field of celestial resonance. Welcome home. We take a deep, deep breath into your nose, out to your mouth, as deep as possible. And then I will start the meditation to prepare ourselves for the activation celestial resonance. And before I start the meditation, I want to explain a little bit for the people who are new here, what is an activation? An activation is based on the language of sacred geometry. Sacred geometry communicates right away with your subconscious. Maybe you heard of the Buddhism, Hinduism about mandalas, where monks work with mandalas to come in a deeper state of meditation. And the old Egypt, ancient Egypt, they work with sacred geometry to go to a next step in consciousness. So sacred geometry is a language we have no reference with. It talks, it communicates right away with that subconscious, because everything I share in words has my energy, my frequency, what I feel, how I experience it, and the way you are listening to me is the same. You're listening to my words and you filter my words. What is a resonance with you? So we have a reference. But with sacred geometry, we have no reference. It communicates right away with your subconscious. And we work with music. Every theme, every sacred geometry pattern has their own music, their own frequency. Music also is a language. So when we start an activation, you focus on the center of your screen. And you allow everything what needs to happen. It starts with 2 sacred geometry patterns starting to be built up, and you focus in between in the center. And after 5 minutes, the screen gets totally black. At that moment, you close your eyes. And you stay with your eyes closed until I come back to you. Because after an activation, we go just a minute in silence just to digest and process the frequency. At the moment when we start and you focus on the screen, you take a few times a deep breath into your nose, out to your mouth as deep as possible. And at the moment when you close your eyes, when your screen gets black, you do this again and you connect with the music, with the tones and frequencies and music you hear. And if it's difficult for you to focus, there are coming thoughts, don't give attention to it, just allow them to be there. See there's some clouds who are drifting by. Also, what can help to focus is just to connect with one tone in the music and focus on that line in the music to stay focused. But you don't need to do anything, just focus on the sacred geometry, connect with the music, and you close your eyes when the screen gets black and you stay connected with the music you hear. And then we go in silence for a while. So let's start our journey. After the meditation, I start right away the activation, celestial resonance. So close your eyes. Close your eyes and follow your breathing. And bring your awareness inward. And then we take a deep breath in through your nose. And you slowly exhale through your mouth. And let's do that again. Inhale deeply through your nose. Feel your chest expand and gentle release. Let's do it one more time. Inhale deeply through your nose and gentle release. And let your breath become your guide. So let your shoulders drop. Let your belly soften. And let your face relax. Because there's nowhere to go. There's nothing to do. You are here now. And that is enough. And then bring your attention to your heart. Not just the organ, but the space around it, your heart field, your sacred center. And place your hands gentle over your heart, if that feels good for you. And begin to feel, not think, but truly feel the rhythm of your heart. And imagine now a soft pulse of light coming from above, a celestial frequency descending like a star beam, and it's landing in your chest, gentle, merging with your own rhythm. Not force, not pressure, only a resonance. This is celestial resonance, a sacred alignment with your authentic frequency. Let this light fine-tune your energy, like an instrument being lovely brought back in tune. And you don't have to fix anything. You don't need to understand. Just allow. Feel this light filling your heart with clarity, with peace, with remembrance. And let it expand now into your chest, into your arms, your spine, your breath, your bones, your whole being. And then we start to say a light word. A light word is a resonance. It's not about what a word means, it's an Arcturian language, but the frequency, if we say this word, does something in our heart. And the word we're going to use is Almora. Allow that sacred word to rise in your awareness. Almora. Just say it one time. Almora. And it is not just a sound, but a frequency of remembrance. Let it enter you, feel gently, like a song your soul always had known. And then we repeat it 3 times. Almora. 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 And feel how it vibrates through your chest. Let it soften your breath, calm your mind, and open your heart. Let's do it again 3 times. Almora. 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 This is your compass. This is your tone. This is your return. And your heart is remembering its song. Your body is remembering its coherence. You are remembering who you truly are. Just stay here a moment. Let your breath be a whisper of the cosmos. Let the silence speak, and let the light move. And now bring your awareness gentle back. Wiggle with your fingers and feel your feet on the ground. And place both hands again over your heart. And we take one final deep breath with gratitude, with grace, with resonance. And then you whisper the next words. I'm in tune with my true frequency. I am in tune with my true frequency. I'm in tune with my true frequency. My heart remembers. My heart remembers. My heart remembers. My light is home. My light is home. My light is home. Take a deep breath again, and you open your eyes. And let's start the activation. Celestial resonance. It's all about what is your resonance that will be your reality. Enjoy. I will close my camera and enjoy the activation. After the activation, when the music stops, just we go 1 minute in silence and you wait, you open your eyes until I ask you to open it. So enjoy this journey, this activation. I talk to you later. Take again a few times a deep breath into your nose, out to your mouth, as deep as possible. And when you finish, you open your eyes, and if you need some grounding, just stretch and be aware where you are at this moment. Celestial resonance. To make a choice. What is your resonance? You don't have to work on it, you don't have to learn anything for it, just collect the courage to make the choice, to step in your resonance. Share with me one word. And why I always ask for one word, because the ego, the brain, the mind always want to explain something. But the heart knows, the heart just want to express a feeling, and sometimes one word is enough to express that feeling and not to explain it. So share with me one word. What do you feel right now? Where are you? Celestial resonance. You know, towards the new year, as I said in the beginning, I look a little bit back. What was good? What gave me energy? What gave me satisfaction? What made me happy? And what doesn't? And then we make choices for the new year, the new turning point, about, okay, I have some new ideas or a new plan, I want to change something or make new choices. And many times it doesn't happen. It stays like the dream stays to be a dream. And our desire is to create that new reality. But if we start to understand that we don't need to create a new reality, that the reality already is there, but we need to make a choice. It's not a technique, it's not learning how to do it, it's making a choice to step in the resonance about who we are. Complete authenticity. And that we make that choice, and then you see the reality will start to change. And I use the wrong words because the reality is not changing. You step in another reality, what is fitting with what is, resonance with you, in resonance with who you are. So that's the reason what I want to do at the end of the year, and I start the 15th of December, is the passage to 2026. To really move in your resonance towards the turning point, to step in that new reality. So what I'm going to do is to have 3 Zooms, live Zoom with me. And the first Zoom is at the 15th of December, and if you cannot see it live, I will record it, and the next day it will be in the online. In the online you can do every day meditations, activations, rituals. Also, I wrote a kind of ebook about resonance, how we can step in our authenticity, resonance of what we are. So 3 evenings, gate 1, I call it 3 gates, the passage towards 2026. The first gate I open on the 15th of December, and then we start to prepare. Where are we coming from? And where we're coming from, is that exactly who I am, or are there still things where I adapt to what is expected of based on my fears? And then we have the second Zoom. I call it the last mirror, the second gate, and that's, let me check, it's the 29th of December, and then we really end together a certain pattern. We end what is not fitting with us anymore. We ending what is not a resonance from us. And the third gate we open on the 2nd of January to start right away the new year with the right resonance, so that your dreams don't stay a dream, so that we make a choice to step into reality, what is fitting with who we truly are. what is fitting with why we are here on this planet. So I'm looking forward, and I hope you're making this journey with me. And in the month of November, because I like to share, we created a 22% percentage of discount, because it was 22 years ago in November that I got my first connection with Arthurians. So I wanted to celebrate this, so I thought it's fun to create a discount of 22%. But now it's December, and but I thought, because of you are here with me in a webinar, I want to still keep it for 2 days longer. So if you step with me in the sacred passage, the journey into 2026, use the voucher code, the passage, to get your discount. And I hope you make this journey with me to really step in your resonance with who you truly are, so you step in a new reality. what already exists, but that we have the courage to make that choice, to feel it in every cell, to step in that reality, our reality, what is the resonance with who we are. Thank you for being with me. I hope you make this journey with me, and else I see you again in January with a new webinar. And I want to wish you an amazing December month and a magical holidays, and looking forward to see you in the passage. Thank you for being with me tonight, and looking forward to stay connected. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Feel it. The old year is fading, and the new one is already knocking at your door. A threshold is opening, a moment you cannot ignore. The sacred passage, 3 gates, 3 nights, one field of awakening. This is not a ritual, not a webinar. It is a passage, a doorway into a new level of consciousness. Are you ready to step in? Hold into the passage, release the old, awaken the new, anchor the light of 2020 stepped. The sacred